Hello everyone, I'm Renee Lobo and welcome to the Renee Lobo Report, bringing you issues of topical interest. Today I have with me two doctors who have come from Mumbai and are visiting the United States, and they have now started complementary medicine, treating patients with whether it's mental disorders, whether it's ailments like cancer, even memory problems, people who have problems during pregnancy. All these doshic disorders that come in are now treated through complementary medicine, through flower essence or flower therapy, through bioenergy medicine, cutting off, modifying electromagnetic forces, or whether it's jet lag and many other disorders that we get many times when we are living in the fast track. Thank you very much. We have with us Dr.Atul Shah and Dr. Rupa Shah, and they're both medical doctors. And Dr. Atul Shah, you practiced medicine at Sloan Kettering as a radiologist about 28 years ago.
That's right.
Then you quit that and you decided to go into holistic medicine, alternative modalities of treatment, and this is more satisfying to you. And that's where you met Dr. Rupa Shah, and together you have built up this Om Bio Nanotechnologies, and you brought these little things over here, how to modify EMF rays, or if you have food allergies, or if you're having jet lag, or if you're having memory problems, headache, backache, all kinds of pain, you name it, you've got these to balance all the 5 elements, because actually that's what holistic medicine believes, and your 5 elements should be in harmony with the 5 elements in nature, and once they're in harmony, there is no disease. So tell us, first of all, what is this therapy? I know that you believe in flower therapy, but you actually do not cut the flowers. You're just transforming that energy and capturing it in a device.
Right. What we do is that first thing, we do not take any flowers from the garden. We go to the forest and then we select certain flowers that will be effective one, and then what we do is we offer a prayer on the previous day and take the permission of the deities, and the next day we make the flower remedies, and then we select the flowers, which are the flowers which should be taken. Here, without cutting the flowers, we take our apparatus near to the flower and run the water, or directly transfer with the help of another device and transfer the energy of the flower into the water, oil, or any base substance we want to use. This is how we do it. So there is a lot of ecological balance also without cutting the flowers.
I see. And so it could be different flowers, whether it's lotus or daffodils, whatever it is, lilies. I know you don't use rose.
That's right.
Any particular reason why?
No, there is no particular reason, but we need to know what is going to be the healing property by intuition, by dowsing, and many other methods that we find out what is the healing property of the flower.
Right.
And then to get a rose into forest is difficult.
Yes.
So we want to use the flowers which are growing into the forest.
I see. So you actually, both of you go out together to get the balance of the male energy and the female energy, and then you get the essence of fragrance in a flower therapy of 28, almost 29 flowers. Is that what it is?
No, we have got almost 200 flowers.
200 flowers. Oh my God. Okay. Wow.
Basically, our country has a very rich flora.
Right.
And from north to south, there's various different climatic conditions. So we have variety of flowers, and we both have been to various jungles in India, look for different flowers, different healing properties. In the Himalayas, the climate is very different than one in the south, or
right.
In the Rajasthan, it's very desert area. The flowers are very different. Each of these flowers are absolutely unique in its healing potential, and they are very accurate. They are very gentle. They don't have any side effects. If you are already taking some other treatment or allopathy, you can also add this flower therapy along with it.
So as an adjunct therapy,
exactly.
Complementary medicine. Now, but it has had good results, you've noticed?
Excellent results. We have got a lot of positive results with this therapy.
Now, what device do you use to capture that flower essence?
It's a particular glass instrument that we have made, where we actually let the flower get into the flask, and then we pour water from the top and then collect it in an instrument below, and then we do it again and again. And usually we use the water, a very special water, usually Ganges water from the source
I
that can
see.
actually capture the healing energy.
So you need a lot of Ganges water.
That's right.
Yes, we do need some quantity, but it is able to store the information of the flower for a
see.
very long term, and then we use this.
Now, but you're not using any chemicals, no colors, no additives or anything like that. So how do you preserve the essence?
Yeah, we have developed a special technology where we don't use the paraben. You know, paraben is
Right,
not good for
exactly.
it. It's carcinogenic.
Yes.
So we do not use paraben or no urea.
Okay.
We have developed special technology with the help of this flower remedies. It itself work as a preservative. So we need not take any another.
So how long will it last? I mean, the
If the-
shelf life.
If the flower remedy, we've added vinegar or something, it can go on up to 10 years.
I see.
Sometimes we can use vegetable glycerin, but recently we have developed a technique where we just only preserve it in water.
Wow. And that's in Ganges water, you said?
Yeah, because there are people who don't want to, use anything else but just water for religious reasons.
Right, right.
So we just.
So now in these vials that you have for the calf muscle, then you have
For the
this is for
headache.
the backache. Then these are gels.
These are the
Yeah.
gels.
These are flower gels.
That's
now
right.
there's no smell in this.
That's right. There is no,
No smell, no fragrance, nothing. It's just
And
nothing. Yeah.
It is aqua based, so there is no stickiness, and it's a very crystal clear gel. You
Right.
can see here.
Right, right. And each gel obviously is different from the other one, but they all look the same to me over here.
Yeah.
So it's different flowers or different combination of flowers or different proportions.
Yeah, every gel has got either different type of flowers. We also take the help of not only flowers but the leaf essences,
see.
stem essences, root essences. So we make all the combinations and then put it into it.
So you know what combination of how many flowers for one particular ailment, like if it's a backache or
That's
any
right.
pain or whatever.
There may be about 15 to 20 flower remedies into one gel.
Right.
Okay, and it will be in different proportion.
Correct.
That is what is important about it.
Right.
And some
yes.
of the flower remedies we make also in the presence of moonlight, not
Right.
necessarily
That's the
sunlight.
soma energy that you pick up. Right.
Exactly.
So now these how long do they last? And I mean, like you put it on for one. Let's say the patient is suffering from backache. So how many times the person has to rub this gel on?
If it is acute pain, then you can see the effect immediately in 5 minutes.
I see.
Less than 5 minutes, sometimes you can see the effect. And the effect can last for full 1 day, or maybe about minimum is 6 to 8 hours.
Right.
And it can last for one. But suppose you had a very small injury, it will be one application is sufficient. The pain will be gone.
I see.
Yeah.
So just you rub it in.
Just rub it, just apply little
Oh,
water,
just apply it, okay.
little water, and then apply the gel, so it will spread very well.
I see.
And if it is a chronic disease, then you have to use for longer time, for
Correct.
few many days.
Right. And then again, it's an adjunct therapy. It's not like it's the only modality of treatment that you're using for that particular patient.
Usually we say it's a complementary, but sometimes we can use as an alternative, and there is no adjunct therapy required also.
Now, you're a medical doctor. Both of you are medical doctors by profession, and you have practiced over here in the United States. Now, tell me, how have you done these clinical trials on patients on this?
We have done lot of
Research.
anecdotal studies on these patients, and we have got excellent results with a lot of data over the patient. We have got almost like more than 80,000-90,000 patients data with us.
I see, and they've had positive results with this?
About 80 to 90% is a
80
positive
to
result.
90%. That's a big percentage. Now, this is looks like a little nice bracelet, but it's actually for jet lag. So you wear it a few hours before you travel.
That's right.
Right?
Exactly.
I
See,
see.
there are people who are in the travel industry and they are constantly flying and they are constantly at a stress because we cross the electromagnetic lines of Earth and we are changing the time zone. We are also disturbing the solar cycle in our own
Right,
system.
right.
And the aircraft itself is full of electromagnetic pollution because it is so heavily wired
Right.
everywhere, and you are actually sitting on a chair which has got some more wires and electromagnetic
True.
pollution for that many hours. The air is not pure. The water is also a little not so fresh. So when you arrive into a new place, you are not in a better shape. Your cycles are completely disturbed. Your energy field is little, not so comfortable.
Right.
When you wear this kind of a bracelet, which we call it as jet lag bracelet, you arrive in much better shape.
I see. But with this, it's got a green stone.
That's right.
Yeah. So this stone is energized with special energy method, and this is our technology where we energize this stone, and that is radiating the positive energies.
I see.
Along with this, if the oral jet lag remedy is also taken, it will help further to the patient.
I see. So you have an oral remedy as well?
Lot of oral remedies are there which can be taken in the form of drops or in the form of tablets.
So this bracelet should be worn few hours before, not while you're traveling.
As well.
You can travel also while you're
And
traveling.
also you must continue wearing it at least a day or two after you
Afterwards.
have arrived.
I see. And he's left hand, right hand, doesn't
Anything.
matter?
It doesn't
as long as
matter.
it touches that
It
part.
remains in your energy field.
Right.
That's
Why
enough.
green stone? I know green is the color for healing, but is that why it
No,
is?
that is what the particular flower remedies will absorb.
I see.
This stone only energies, and
I
that's
see.
why it is used this stone.
I see, because it's got some other color in it too.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
see that. I see. Now you have, we use cell phones daily. It's become like you can't leave your phone without, taking your cell with you. And if you forget, God forbid, that's what happens these days. So it's becoming such an essential component in our lives. But then the electromagnetic forces are not that great for you. And you have this. I want to show this stuff yours. There's a little star here. You can see the star. And this is what you put over here to modify the EMF rays.
Yeah.
Exactly, because India has already 600 million people with cell phone.
Right.
So it's second largest country in the world, and nobody is aware. No one ever tells you that cell phones are harmful for your health.
Right, right.
But only as the time goes, we will
Right.
come to know that
Right.
how it disturbs the energy field.
Right.
So we did various studies with various machines, and we studied up
Right.
that what effect it has on our system and how should we balance.
Right. Now, is this thing that, we just took out your cell phone over here. So you put it on the back cover, inside cover,
That's right. Yeah.
and you stick it in.
Yeah.
Now, it is, what is this, copper?
This is a copper.
Okay.
And in case you want to change the phone, you can just remove it
Right.
and put it in another phone.
I see.
It's very simple.
I see. So you can take it out and put this in. And effect is for 10 years again, or?
No, this has got effect for about 18 months to 2 years.
Oh, so you have to change it again.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is, want to show our viewers again. Now, this you put, or you put a glass of water or anything, and you can put this on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
And there's a crystal. There's a crystal over here. So you see this crystal, and that absorbs.
It radiates the positive, healthy energy
Right.
into the water,
Right.
so that the water gets modified.
Right.
You can also put it under the table,
Right.
like this. You can put it under the table,
Right.
like this. So all the whatever the water is there on this table will get energized with this device only in 15 seconds. This is what that fast it is doing.
So then you're taking more like energy water with that.
Because our city, water is heavily chlorinated.
Right.
And it's chemicalized, and
Right.
it travels a long distance before we get it. It's no more really a fresh water, and the energy is also disturbed because of the piping.
So you just even put it under the table, a big jar. So
Yes.
if you have a jar, so you can put it under the table, you just hold it for 15 seconds like
Exactly.
this? Okay, so even your hand gets energized by that. If you're...
The water, wherever it is,
No,
gets
it is
energized.
programmed in such a way that it will energize only water.
I see.
And this
I
is
see.
for the food.
I see.
if
This
you
is for food allergies.
Food, yeah.
If anybody has food allergies, so what you do is you put this
No, under the table,
under the table,
and whatever the food which is lying over the table
Right.
will get modified in 15 seconds.
just in 15 seconds. Now this is again medically tested, because you're a medical doctor. So
Yes.
We have tried on certain patients, and we have got 90% positive results. 10% is our
So let's
failure.
say somebody has allergies to milk or dairy products or anything, meat or nuts or whatever. They just put it under the plate.
Yeah, this is mainly for the mild allergy. If you have mild allergy, then it is worth trying this device.
So you put it under the plate
Under the plate.
for 15 seconds.
That's right.
We don't recommend for people who are very severely allergic to a particular food, or they get anaphylactic reaction. Not for them. the people who get some mild reactions when they eat certain food and they know that these foods
They get a
don't
little
suit.
stomach upset or a little
Exactly.
bit, so this will be
Or
good
skin
for them.
or something, rashes.
Skin rash or something.
Yeah. I've had people who have given me very positive response that they can now take dairy, they can take wine, they can take certain fruits, certain vegetables, some are, you know, prawn or chicken.
Right.
Or
And what about this? This has also got
this is 7 chakra balancer.
7 chakra balance, so it balances your chakras.
7 chakra in
Yeah.
your system. You need
Right.
to wear it around your neck, and
Right.
within seconds we have taken pictures that how, you know, the energy field starts getting balanced.
So are these
with this.
crystals?
Yes, 7 different crystals.
7 different crystals for all 7 different chakras.
But the crystals are energized with flower remedy. That is what is
Right,
important.
right. Now,
It's
so
just-
they can wear it around their neck all the
It's
time.
just-
And again,
right.
how long is the shelf life for this?
This is for 5 years.
For 5 years. That's pretty big. Now, this is for balancing all your 5 elements.
Yeah.
This
Exactly.
Is for, yeah?
Yes.
So this balances all the 5 elements. You wear it around your neck as well. And it looks pretty too.
Right.
So which one do you recommend? That one or this one? This one looks more pretty, actually.
Right. It is, see, it has got, this is more powerful because it has got 5 element balancer plus 7 chakra balancer.
I see.
Well, that is only for the 7
chakras.
chakra balancer.
Right. And this one?
This is called as a positive air device. So you'll
This
be
is
surprised.
particularly, you know, when we are, you know, all the time living in an environment where we control temperature, we control our air also, we
Right.
control everything. So in an environment when there are so many electronic gadgets and, you know, there's a depletion of negative ions, and
Right.
people feel very tired in an office environment, and
I
there's
see.
usually air conditioning. So
Right.
the air is not necessarily very fresh. That's why we use this where the pranic energy is very less.
I see.
So we have these 4 different devices in 4 corners of the house,
Right.
and then it changes the
So you
pranic
can put in
energy
the
in the
corner of the
air.
house too, in one corner of the house where you're
4
sleeping?
corners.
4, so you need 4 of this.
4 of that, yeah.
I see. To you know, have more pranic energy, to induce more
Exactly.
pranic energy. And what about this black one?
This is called the pain device. So if somebody has got pain anywhere, so for example, if somebody has got pain on the knee joint,
So you hold it on there, on the
right,
knee.
You can
so
stick
that you can just strap it, one device above, one device below,
Right.
and they will be getting healing effect on this.
So you put this on the top or this on the bottom?
Yeah, it is to be put like this.
Touching the
One,
skin. Yeah.
one
Oh,
on-
touching the skin. Okay.
Yeah, touching the skin like this. This part gets on this side and another like this, or you can put on the back of the.
I see. And how long do you keep it on?
Yeah, you can keep it for 3 hours, 6 hours, overnight.
I
no
see.
problem.
And then now this is looks like a pen, but it's actually got a crystal over here.
Yeah.
And this is to remove the negative energy.
Now this is mainly for pain anywhere in our body or
Okay.
any discomfort in the body. This is a device which is used. This is called as a energy massage wand. And you do this in the auric field or the electromagnetic field of the body.
Right.
That you move this device like this in a counterclockwise direction for about 25 times, and then clockwise direction for 25 times wherever the area of discomfort is there. Or one can put directly over the painful area like this. If this is paining, you can keep it here for about 1 minute and it will send the positive healing energy.
Wow. So this again has been devised by you?
Everything is devised by us.
Wow. And what about this? This looks definitely like a little pen over here, a gold pen. And
This is called as a cosmic laser device, and there is no laser rays in this, but it is called as a cosmic laser device, and you can use on a acupuncture points.
I
So
see.
if you do not know, you instead of doing acupuncture, you can do acutouch. This device is only for touching at the acupuncture point, and so you can use this device for healing kids also because they are afraid of needles.
that's right.
That's right. Plus, you can use for auricular puncture. Instead
Right.
of puncturing that, you can put this device over the ear points, and you can.
And this has also got flower
Yeah.
essence in them?
Yeah, but all these devices have got
I
in
see.
the
The
energy
crystal
into
over
the
there.
crystal
That's
which is
right.
there. So these are the.
And how long is the shelf life for this?
This is all are for 5 years.
5 years.
Most
and
of
then they have to. Now you were saying, you know, for women who are going through some severe pregnancy problems, what do you recommend from here?
We have got oral remedies. Now we have designed a special program which is from first month to 10th month.
Right.
You can give these remedies.
Right.
Every month is a special remedy that we give it to our patients.
Right.
And second thing is that there are certain remedies in the month of 7th month, 8th month we give it, so that patient is the fetus is getting such a positive energy that when they are born and when they are teething, that time the teething difficulties are reduced.
Wow, that's amazing.
And for the mother to prepare for a normal labor, we have got some wonderful results, just almost so-called painless labor. It's not exactly painless, but almost painless labor and very fast labor. Most of the patients will deliver in 2 to 3 hours of time.
Is that right? I see. Now, what do your peers, your colleagues from the medical field, from the traditional medical field, what do they have to say about all this?
See, our colleagues do know the limitations of Western medicine or the say mainstream approach. They already know that we are all struggling with such chronic diseases. We are struggling with side effects. We do have no answers for so many problems. We tell our patients we only maintain you, or we only do short gap arrangements of chopping your organs or giving you. We do not have cure. They are honest about it. We are also honest about it, that not necessarily we have cure as well,
right,
but we are complementary. We can make life comfortable. Some of the cases have shown very good results where we can reverse the diseases. So we can do together both the things, or we can gradually cut down the doses of our allopathic medicines to give less side effects to the patient. So they are open, they are very enthusiastic, and they want to try, because a lot of these are external. They don't have any chemicals or any side effects.
Right. And Dr. Shah, how long did it take you to make this device? I mean, was
every year we are
your
growing.
brain product?
Every year we are growing, and we are doing research. We are improving our products day by day. And now we have this nanotechnology also introduced in our gels, so that we are giving nanotechnology gel also.
Right. What is that nanotechnology?
Nanotechnology is the one which will help to give the positive effect very fast. Sometimes you can see like a Remedies gel which is there, you apply over the nose, and in 30 seconds your nose will open.
So people have like asthma attacks, this will be very good for them?
Yeah, for asthma you can apply over the nose, over the throat and over the chest. Then this works very well. Also over the belly button. This is something new that one can see it. Applying the gel over the belly button can have a positive effect in asthmatic patients. But apart from that, we have also got remedies for intrauterine life. Now this is something very new, that we take the history of the patients, we talk to the parents and try to find out what was the emotional and mental pattern of these patients, a mother. What was that emotional pattern?
And
from
father.
that we can treat asthma, epilepsy, bedwetting problems, because if there is any emotional shock or emotional fear, then it will be reflected into the fetus and the child which is born.
Absolutely. Now the important thing is, where do you get all this from? Because you are going back to Mumbai.
Soon we have got a telephone number, they can contact us, and we have got a website here. So
Let's see, omhimalaya.com.
yes,
Yes, we have been regularly sending these products to many countries in the world. We have distributors in Europe who actually sell these products. We have our literature translated in various languages, and our website is taking payment in credit card, and we send them by post, either regular or by speed post, or usually they receive in about 7 to 10 days.
I see.
Plus we frequently visit here and we lecture here and give the awareness of what we are doing it.
I see. Well, thank you very much, both Dr. Atul Shah and Dr. Rupa Shah, medical doctors who are now practicing complementary medicine, the holistic way, making you more wholesome with all flower therapies and cutting off the EMF rays, whether it's for pregnancy problems or whether it's just a simple pure backache problem. They have it through this device that they have. We've just shown it to you. And again, the website is www.omhimalaya.com. I'm Renee Lobo. Thank you so much for watching the Renee Lobo Report.